Good morning. So today I wanted to come to you because I am fired up. I am so excited. And before you scroll, I promise this is not toxic positivity. I'm just really excited by something that my students are doing. First, I want to say that I am so grateful that my algorithm and my friend group is so incredibly diverse, full of Indigenous, Black, Brown friends from all over who I think are a place for a lot of us to find solace, solidarity, and comfort right now. I know a lot of people are feeling like what's happening in our country is terrible and awful, and yes, that may be true. However, we have weathered stuff like this before. We have. And if my Indigenous friends and my Black friends for sure are any indication, you can come through this and thrive. You can come through this and not just survive, but I don't want to say be better for it because it shouldn't have happened, but to be amazing humans, survivance, resilience, the joy of people who have been through this forever should be big beacons of hope for a lot of folks who are hand-wringing and worried right now. So on that note, I am so excited. First, I'm going to tell you something that kind of sucks, but there's a good spin on it, so hang in there. So in our community, and this was kind of the beginning of my foray onto TikTok, was because of what I'm about to tell you. So in the beginning of the school year, there were some really racist flyers that went up in my school community. They were terrible. They had awful tropes on them and QR codes because they were recruitment flyers for white supremacist organizations. My students created a poster campaign, a positive poster campaign that they created and they led to put up posters all over our school and all over our community that had inclusive messages and says kindness prevails, everyone is welcome, don't worry, we got you, basically, which was awesome. So awesome. Well, they're back. The posters came back a couple weekends ago in full force. More posters, more racist tropes about more different people, same QR codes to white supremacist organizations. So another recruitment tool. And my students are stepping it up. And my district is also in support and getting on board. Rather than a poster campaign, which we did, and I think it worked for a little while. It definitely tamped down what was happening. But instead of that, we're starting a signature campaign. We are crafting a message that is approved by our teachers union about school's a safe place. We are inclusive. We do not discriminate based on any of the protected classes or anything in general. And that school should be a safe place for kids to come and learn. Once we have that little blurb crafted, we're going to collect signatures from all the students in all the classes across our whole district, pledging that this is the case. We support this. And my students are leading that charge. We're going to make a video today that I won't share with you because their identities are private and important. That's going to kick off the campaign for folks and kids across our district. We're putting together press packets. We're going to be sending it out to the press because who doesn't need a feel-good story right now about kids doing things to make a difference? And my students want to make an assembly. They want to create a kindness assembly for their elementary schools in our district that they'll make, that they'll give. Maybe it'll be a field trip later in the year, but how awesome is that? I've said it since the start of my TikTok. I'll say it again from the rooftops. These kids are amazing. Amazing. If you worry about what's coming in the future, I mean, we're in good hands with these kids. So that's my positivity for today and my little beacon of hope in what can feel like a really bleak world. But remember, Indigenous people still here doing amazing things. Amazing things. Black folks still here doing amazing things. My family, we were attempted an ethnic cleanse. Your government tax dollars paid to round out my family, Japanese Americans, and look at me. Still here, doing amazing things with my students, doing amazing things. All right, that's all I got for you today. Enjoy your day and stay safe out there. Bye.